Welcome to Sideshow Live! Oh, yes. More clapping would have been nice, but I'll accept this. I am Jeff May. I'm very excited to bring my co-hosts to attention here. Amy's with me today. Amy, how you doing?
I am good. How are you?
I'm great. We got a lot to get through today. I'm really excited about this. First and foremost, we have a newsletter giveaway, and guess what? You can go to side.show/First Order Troopers Contest and sign up for our newsletter, and you can have a chance to win this bad boy right here, this pair of First Order Stormtroopers. You have until October 24th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is tomorrow. You have until tomorrow to sign up for it, so make sure you do that. Also, there are several other contests going on through the end of Spooktacular. Halloween, baby. Head to side.show/contest to see them all. And when I say some, I mean like infinity. There's so much, so you're going to want to check this out. Now, first, as always, we're going to go to Geek Headlines with Amy. That's going to be great. And then Amy's going to come back here and join us, and we are going to give you a ton of hints, tips, and tricks to help guide you through Spooktacular, and we're going to really go through with that. So, Amy, I want you to take it away.
Whoosh. I got it.
It's a good takeaway.
Thank you.
It's strong.
I'm glad. Yeah. All right, so we do have a lot to talk about, so let's just get started. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker.
No, that was great.
Okay, that's all right. So that final trailer was released this week. People are freaking out. I know that I'm not the only one that felt a lot of intense emotions. We saw Carrie Fisher. This trailer did premiere on her birthday. So yeah, it was really special. C-3PO, what the heck is gonna happen to him? I have no idea. What were your thoughts?
I'm gonna say something out loud here. It's gonna be it's gonna be a very bold statement.
Okay.
This is the first time I've ever cared for C-3PO. I've never been a big. I know I've never been a huge fan. Of him, and then I watched this. I was like, oh, he means way more to me than I thought. Like that one really got me. So that trailer, man, they really gave it to you in there. So I bought my tickets.
Same.
I got them. I got 9:30 a.m.
Nice.
tickets, IMAX laser. I don't even know what that means, but I got it. I'm really excited about
You're
it.
gonna see it, whatever that means.
With there's gonna be lasers.
You're gonna see it with your laser eyes.
In my head, I was just like, are they gonna have like stormtroopers with lasers walking around? Because I'm an idiot, and that's what I thought.
I mean, hey, we're game. Also, something else that we're game for, the trailer for Wonder Woman 1984. It was teased by Patty Jenkins. It will premiere in December. So less than 2 months away. I know we were talking about this before, but you've been so pumped about it since the poster.
I've been salivating for more about this movie ever since they released that gorgeous movie poster where she's standing there in the armor, and it's got this like really vibed out 1980s feel. And as you know, the 80s are back in a big way. I say that like they haven't consistently been back all the time. But this thing, it looks so gorgeous. I'm so excited to see what they're going to do with it. Loved Gal Gadot's version of the character. I love Patty Jenkins and what she's doing, so I'm stoked on it.
I'm also really stoked about this next piece of news. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is officially going to be in Black Adam. And that will begin filming next July. Tell us, Jeff May, everything you are like pumped to see.
Here's what I'm pumped to see. Anything with The Rock.
Same.
How about that? How about Jumanji being one of my favorite movies out of nowhere? That being said, The Rock always plays very likable and very charming characters. And if you know anything about the DC universe, Black Adam, not what you'd call a likable or charming character. So I'm really excited to see The Rock get to play a little bit more, to be maybe more of a jerk, which I'm really excited about because he's The Rock. He plays The Rock in a lot of things. Yeah. So I'm really stoked to see how he's going to take Black Adam. Also, I loved Shazam.
Me too.
I absolutely loved Shazam. And I am so excited to see these two characters come together. Yeah. I'm stoked about it.
Yeah. We're also pretty stoked about this special documentary. Fathom Events talked about it. we have a new trailer for Never Surrender, a Galaxy Quest documentary. The film will debut just 2 days before Thanksgiving, so November 26th. So a lot to be thankful for.
I cannot wait. Galaxy Quest is one of my favorite science fiction movies of all time, and dare I say, my favorite Star Trek movie of all time. I know it's not technically a Star Trek movie, but also it's a Star Trek movie. It's so much fun. It's one of my favorites. It made Tim Allen likable, which I absolutely am into. I love Galaxy Quest, and the fact that the producers and the group behind this are such huge fans that they pour so much love and attention into this documentary that I am salivating. I can't wait to see this documentary. I want to revisit Galaxy Quest, and I want 100 more Galaxy Quest movies.
It's always extra special when you see people working on something that they're so excited about. And we're also going to be continuing to see that with Ryan Reynolds and John Krasinski. They're going to be doing a movie together. It's technically a fantasy comedy feature film called Imaginary Friends. And this is the team up that I always wanted but never knew that we would get someday.
You need to have it. I mean,
exactly.
If you look at these guys, you know, Ryan Reynolds has really cornered the action comedy oeuvre. You know,
Yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds, like The Rock, you know, a
Yeah.
character that ostensibly plays himself in movies and just picks these right roles. John Krasinski coming back to comedy, I'm really excited about.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after The Office, you could see he was kind of pushing more towards dramatic and action-based roles when you saw 13 Hours and with Jack Ryan, or in A Quiet Place.
Oh!
Very, very serious roles, right? So
Yeah.
it's really fun to see him coming back into the comedy world. And who better to usher him back in than Ryan Reynolds? I mean, that dude just makes best friends.
Yeah.
So I'm really stoked about that. And is it like his birthday or something right now? Is anybody
Ryan
know?
Reynolds?
Can we get a,
yes!
Can we get it's his
Yes,
birthday
it is.
right
Happy
now, right?
birthday to you, Ryan.
We can't. That's not legally. We can't sing that.
Just kidding. It's
Strike
really,
that from the record.
I
No,
didn't
but
say
no happy
anything.
birthdays.
Happy birthday, Ryan. That's what I said. I don't know what you're talking
Who
about.
would we even have to pay? What is it? Michael Jackson's estate? Do they own Happy Birthday? We're not gonna do that. I don't want to. They don't need more
All
money.
right, guys. Well, those have been our Geek Headlines. Let us know which ones you're most excited to see. And just keep the conversation going down below. Bye.
We're going to take a very quick video break. And when we come right back, Amy is going to be seated right next to me. And we are going to go full in effect with your 2019 Spooktacular Survival Guide. So be right here. We're going to be back real soon. See you in a bit. I told you we'd be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah. Okay, I'll accept it. Spooktacular is something that we wait for all year, and it is going to begin, and it starts at midnight tonight / tomorrow, Thursday. Once Thursday, October 24th hits, Amy, Spooktacular begins, and we're going to run all the way through Thursday, October 31st, which is Halloween.
No.
Now, we have a lot of information for you. We have Bree in the chat. She will be a link dropping machine. She is going to provide you with a lot of stuff in there. So not only listen to what we're saying, but make sure you check those comments and check out those links, because we are going to do everything we can to optimize your chance at getting your best Spooktacular bang for your buck, even though you're not spending a buck. Now, first we're going to go over the best ways to stay up to date on all of the information going out. As we were saying, there's a lot of ways.
Yeah.
First and foremost,
Yeah.
Facebook groups.
Yes.
Facebook groups are the way that we have the easiest way of making sure that everybody gets this information. This is the best place to be for announcements, reminders, additional rewards points, drops, giveaways, and there's so many giveaways. Like an aggressive amount of giveaways.
Insane.
It's so much. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard some ramblings, and it's a lot of stuff. Now, there are 4 different groups to join. Are you in any of the Facebook groups, Amy?
Sure.
You
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Face-
You?
I am in a couple of these groups. I'm in these groups for my own fun too.
Yeah.
I get like, sometimes I'll get the like, you're a top fan in this
I
group or
love
whatever,
that.
and I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
Now there are a couple of these groups. We have the Let Your Geek Sideshow main group. That's the big one. That's
Yeah.
the one where you're going to get most of the information, and it's a general Let Your Geek Sideshow group. I guess it's the best way to describe it. We also have Let Your Statue Sideshow, and that is for those of you that are also more focused heavily on the statue collecting. As you know, Sideshow has a lot of those. And so Let Your Statue Sideshow gives you a chance to be very specific about your statues. And we also have Rise, Conquer, and Rule. That is the Court of the Dead one here. Court of the Dead being Sideshow's amazing storyline that we have going on. So many cool characters, so much stuff. It's really kind of creepy and fun. Are you familiar with Court of the Dead at all? Have you checked it out?
Not that much. I mean, I'm still relatively
Yeah.
new to the Sideshow family. Hey, guys. So, yeah, but I love that there's so many different groups for everyone.
Yeah, Court of the Dead's really cool. It has a massive following, so they have their own group as well. And then, of course, we have the Designer Toy Collective. That is sort of the Unruly Industries group. That is obviously for those of you that are more into the like the pop toys, the vinyl stuff, the really cool sort of the rock and roll kind of toy collecting stuff. And I see some of the coolest stuff being posted in that group as well. So I'm in a couple of these groups personally as well that I participate in. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to friend Buffy Wosadis and Jane Urso. Those are your two sort of they're going to be guiding you through this process, and make sure, this is so important, that you have your notifications turned on for those groups, because these things are going to move real fast when things go up.
And, well, I do have to say, like, make sure that it's for all posts. Because sometimes, like, I'll try to, turn on notifications, and I'll say just, like, highlights. I'm like, no. Give me everything. That's what you want.
Everything.
Yeah.
I get it.
There's a lot of posts.
Yeah.
In the
There's a
Facebook
lot.
Group. That's
There's
why
a
you
lot.
need to friend Buffy and Jane, because then you can set the notifications for
Oh.
friends only.
Friends
And
only.
You'll get notified anytime Buffy or Jane post reward codes.
See,
Anytime we
So-
go live, giveaways.
So
that makes sense.
if you didn't hear that from Sideshow Mel over off to the side, that she said if you friend Buffy and Jane, that you can turn notifications to friends, and you will get all those notifications when she is posting those things, when they are, excuse me. And so you get that, and that way you don't get every single
That's-
post every
yeah.
time. Because it's a good idea, Amy, but your phone will melt.
Guys, I just wanted your phones to melt. That's I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, just always, be in touch with everything that we're doing, every single second.
Such a saboteur. As soon as those sweet rewards codes, when they go live with announcements, giveaways, etc. If you are friends with Buffy and or Jane, you will know that when they go up. Now, our social media accounts, of which there are more than one. Make sure you're following all of Sideshow's social accounts, which I do. Now, there will be rewards codes and giveaways on all of these channels. Okay?
All of them.
All of them. So Facebook, what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to change your notifications to show posts from us first. Go to Settings, Newsfeed, Preferences, prioritize who to see first. Those 4 steps are going to get that information to you ASAP. And we have Sideshow, Court of the Dead, Unruly Industries, and the Art Print Program. Those 4 chunks of Facebook are what you're going to want. Excuse me. Now on YouTube. Hey YouTube.
Hey.
You go to Sideshow and just make sure you turn on notifications. Hit that bell.
Yes.
Don't just subscribe, but hit the bell.
Yeah.
So you get those Sideshow things. Sometimes, because I've hit the bell and I get I'll get little notifications that my own shows are about to go up.
Aww.
So I'll be like, oh, I guess we have this show coming up soon.
I guess that's why, I'm here. What?
I'm gonna look at my phone. They're like, hey, Sideshow Live's about to go up, and I'll be like, I missed it, but I did have the notifications on, just in case. On Instagram, we have Sideshow, Court of the Dead, Unruly, and the Art Print Program as well. So make sure you hit us up on the gram. That's what the kids say these days, I think.
IG.
Yeah, right.
IG.
Is it IG? Is it
Yeah.
not the gram anymore? I'm ancient.
Let us know in the comments below. Is it IG or is it the gram? That was
I
maybe
need to know.
cool. Hey.
That was a good let us know in the comments move, and I respect it. That's a power move. On Twitter, you can follow Sideshow and Court of the Dead as well. On Pinterest.
Hey!
We're on Pinterest. What? That's right. If you're on Pinterest, go to Sideshow. Get them sweet rewards points on Pinterest. And also, and this is my absolute favorite thing that I saw when I was given this information, we are on, wait for it, LinkedIn. That's right. Make sure you connect up with Sideshow on LinkedIn because, yes, we are going to be engaging with the Spooktacular on Pinterest and LinkedIn, as well as Twitter, IG, or the gram, depending on how cool you are, and Facebook. So make sure that you have access to all that. Now, what we're going to have here is to remind you here, you may have heard us say sleep is for the weak. You're going to be hearing that throughout the course of the next 8 days. And that is because a lot of information and codes is going to be provided at all hours of the day. We are not limited to the first shift, the second shift, or the third shift. We're covering all 24 hours. Some people might work late.
Yeah.
Some people might work early.
Yeah.
Some people might work right in between, but we are giving everybody an opportunity to have access to this stuff and to jump on it real fast. So remember, when we say sleep is for the weak, that means you got to be up and ready because sometimes things are just going to blast real fast and you need to get on it.
I mean, and really, if you think about it, this is going to be 24/7. So you can sleep, if you can schedule it, I would suggest after Halloween. That's when you can start sleeping.
I was going to say the same thing. If you can not sleep for 8 days straight, I would say go for it.
Do it.
I would say it would ultimately be worth it for you specifically.
Lots going on, so you really just don't want to miss any of it.
Now, we have some awesome things going on that are going to help you fill your home with all sorts of fantastic collectibles. First and foremost, we want to talk about your daily deals / discounts. Now, keep an eye on our blog to get an entire list of all the incredible discounts and deals that are going to be running during Spooktacular. And our trusty Facebook mods will also be reminding you of these deals and dropping links in the group. Remember, we want you to benefit as much as possible. So we are going to keep pushing this stuff through these areas. And everything you do here and everything that we push at you is going to be for your benefit. All right? Also, and this is great, I love this, we have our very own Miss Fortune Teller.
I love it. That's pretty clever.
I know.
Miss
You can have
Fortune.
You can have our very own Miss Fortune Teller read your fortune, and you never know what goodies she might give you. Head to Spooktacular.com, which I am stoked that we got that address, by the way. How about it? Good for us. To learn what the future holds for you. Fortunes will change each day, so we need you to visit every day during Spooktacular. Now, I've seen the comments before, and I know people are asking for them rewards codes.
Oh, yeah.
I get it all the time. People come up to me on the street and they're like, "You got any rewards codes?" And I'm like, "That's not how this works."
I get that too.
All the time. People are like, "Sideshow guy, right?" And I'm like, "I have a name." And then they're like, "Rewards codes." And I'm like, "I do still have a name though." Now, live streams, social accounts, the chat cave, other videos are all going to have access to rewards codes. Now, here's the thing. These codes are only good for a very short and very specific period of time. And once they're gone, they're gone. I don't want to hear you say that you missed it by 30 seconds, okay? Once they're gone, they're gone. And this is why those notifications are so important. Now, you can either enter these into your account or at Spooktacular.com in the promo code window, and the reward code is a type of promo code, so you're going to want to have that information. Stay logged into your account, okay? This is going to make redeeming these codes faster and easier. If you can stay constantly logged on, you can shave off some of those precious, precious seconds and possibly minutes. And if you don't have an account, you're gonna have to get one if you want those codes. Do you have a Sideshow account yet? Have you set one up?
I have actually.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I set one up. Normally I just steal things from here, but I decided that I should set up a Sideshow account just in case I wanted to buy stuff. So I'm going to be plugging in these reward codes myself and putting a little in the old Sideshow bank for old Jeffro here.
Yeah, I feel like it's very important to hit on the idea of time. You really have a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So when we tell you to like go get the code, like
yeah, it's a hot minute, and then you're gonna want that. Now, we have a couple things that I'm super stoked about, and this one, the archive products. This is so cool and such a unique thing. Some of our long sold out products have risen from the grave, but they won't stay reanimated for long. We found a couple of things that have been gone, long sold out, and they're gonna be dropped at the interestingest of times at some points. Now, you'll be notified of these products going live on various social channels, and because Sleep is for the week, as I said, they may pop up at literally any time. Literally any time.
I like how you said that. Literally.
Literally any time. Now, the stock of these is crazy limited. I mean, some of these things, 1, 2 of them. Some more, some less. Yeah. I mean, less than one, that just means sold out. Well, that's something we're not going to go through. So as soon as they're announced, if it's a grail, if it's a piece that you've been waiting for, I've got a couple in my head that if they drop, I'm going to chase them down. So you got to beat me.
Yeah.
You got to beat me in Mortal Kombat for me. So anyway, head to side.show/backfromthedead to get yours after each announcement. There are some pieces I'm excited about seeing come back. Yeah. Another thing this year that we got coming, we got a scavenger hunt going on.
Brand freaking new.
A brand freaking new scavenger hunt. What? Yes, that's true. Over the course of the 8 days of Spooktacular, there's going to be 1 to 2 words hidden each day on things like product pages, in videos, on social channels, in the Facebook groups, and these things can pop up anywhere. You want to keep track of these words you find. Yeah. And in order. All right?
Why?
Why? I'm glad you asked, Amy, because these words are going to form a sentence. And once you feel you have completed the sentence, we need you to head on over to side.show/scavenger hunt to enter it. Now, the first 200 people to complete the sentence correctly, so don't jump the gun.
Try to form a sentence.
Yeah, they will get a free gift. And one of those lucky 200s will also win, this is really cool, you ready for it? Yeah. A Ray Collector's Edition Premium format figure. Because Ray, yes, that's a great piece. Not only that, because Ray was a scavenger. Ah! You get it. Ah! Waka waka! No, now, Jeff and Amy, you may be asking, to your computer, hopefully not at work.
I mean,
With the thousands and thousands of product pages that you have, how am I expected to find just one or two little words? Well, that's where the Facebook groups are going to really come in, because maybe the mods will be feeling kind of benevolent and maybe drop a couple of hints every once in a while to see if you can find the information that you need. So don't be afraid to check those out.
and it's very important. I mean, I feel like you touched on the Facebook groups earlier, but really the Facebook groups help everything else. And as long as you're subscribed, following, liking, turn on the notifications, and friends with people that you need to be friends with, then you're good.
Yeah, then you've got it. So just do it. I don't know why you're not doing that already. Another cool thing that we brought back, and I really love this, is soul collecting.
Oh, yes.
Soul collecting is such a cool thing that we do here. Now, Sideshow needs some souls, and if you want to sell us your soul, you can do that. Keep your eyes peeled for posts on each of Sideshow's social channels, and that's going to start tomorrow, so at midnight. After on at Spooktacular, tomorrow you're going to see these posts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. And there will be a video that you can comment on, and I have a feeling you're going to see some very cool people telling you what to do. But what you're going to do is you're going to start by seeing what collectibles you want to win, what are you willing to do to get it. It's a super cool thing. You're going to kind of make a wager and an offer and a bargain, and it's really neat. You tell us what you would do in order to nab that prize you've been eagerly seeking to add to your collection. There's going to be more on that. You're going to want to check those videos out tomorrow. I was about to go on a whole spiel of how you could do it, and then I'm like, wait a second. We're dropping a video on that tomorrow. Now remember, all times addressed are going to be Pacific Standard Time. Okay? That's Pacific. That's California, bro. All right? We just going by our time.
Gnarly.
Is that it? Our time. Oh, we're going to be hanging out surfing in Minnesota on our time. That was bad. I don't even know.
Let's be surfing.
Remember that famous Beach Boys song, Let's Be Surfing? Remember that one?
Sure.
I remember.
I most definitely do remember.
So with everything that we have going on, obviously you're going to want to go to spooktacular.com. Check it out. You can check out side.show/soul-collecting2019 for more info about the soul collecting experience. And that being said, my voice has taken a beating today. This episode, we got a lot of information to you. I think it's been an amazing show.
I think so too.
I feel like we're the unofficial kickoff of Spooktacular. We're not technically Spooktacular kickoff because that's at midnight Pacific Standard Time tonight. But that being said, I feel like we knocked this one out of the park. What do you think, Amy?
I think so too.
Well, Amy, can I say thank you for being my guest host today? I am so excited that I get to work with you. For all of you, don't forget to head out. Don't forget to hide. Don't forget to hide. The stormtroopers are coming. Don't forget to head out to side.show/First Order Troopers contest before tomorrow at 10 a.m. Before October 24th at 10 a.m. Enter a chance to win that pair of First Order Stormtroopers. Also head to side.show/contest to see what other contests are going on. Also, as a warm-up to Spooktacular, the Let Your Geek Sideshow group is having an awesome giveaway. Go join the group ASAP. The contest is pinned right at the top of the page. It ends, though, so go fast. The winner gets to choose from one of the following prizes, and this is absolutely bananas.
Wait, tell.
You can get the Wonder Woman premium format, okay? Ooh. You can get the Batman quarter scale by Hot Toys. You can get the Hulkbuster 6 scale by Hot Toys, the Elektra Premium 4-Fat, or the Magneto Maquette. You get to choose if you win. Huh?
Elektra what?
Did I say premium format?
You said something else.
Did I say something else?
Elektra something.
I don't know. I was jumping around. Look, man, I got a lot of words. Remember how you were like, there's thousands of words to go through? I just had to go through thousands of words, and I am not going to be perfect every time.
Okay.
Just most of the time.
Okay.
You could win the Elektra Premium format. and the Magneto maquette. This ends tonight, so you need to get there ASAP. Now, you all have been an absolute awesome audience. Amy, you have been an awesome co-host. Thank you all for joining us here today. Remember that sleep is for the weak, and don't forget to let your geek side show. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Go win some stuff. Go sign up.
Woo!
Bye. Hey, did you like that video? Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen and click that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under Product Info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.